If you really want to know how to calculate the safe days to avoid unwanted pregnancy, watch this. Hello everyone, you're welcome back to Dr. Shakeerah's channel. If this is your first time here, you're highly welcome. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the post notification. And for my returning viewers and my subscribers, thank you guys. I love you. Let's get straight into the video. Today, I'll be teaching you how to calculate safe days, unsafe days, the fertile days, unfertile days, how to calculate your menstrual cycle and ovulation to avoid unwanted pregnancy, and to also plan the pregnancy if you're trying to conceive. Menstrual cycle starts is the days you start, starting from the day you start in menstruation, you start bleeding, to the first day of the next one. Again, the menstrual cycle starts from the day you start menstruating, you start your period, you start counting your menstrual day from that day to the first day of the next one. Assuming you started your menstruation on the 20th of last month, that 20th of last month marks the first day of your menstrual cycle to the next one. To the next time you see your menstruation, this period is your menstrual cycle length. So the example we'll be using today will be using average menstrual cycle length, which is 28 days. But it's range from 21 to 35 days. So we'll be using 28 days averagely. So let's say you saw your menstrual cycle, you saw your menstruation on the 3rd of this month. That 3rd makes it the first day of your menstrual cycle. If you saw your menstruation on the 5th day of this month, that makes the first day. If you saw it on the 20th of this month, that makes it the first day of your cycle length. Up to the next time you see it again, you see your menstruation again. So let's say you started your menstruation on the 3rd of this month. You saw it on the 3rd of this month. It makes it day 1, day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, day 6, day 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, up to 28 days. If your cycle length is 29, so this is going to be 29, and so on. So if you have 30-day cycle length, so means on the 1st of the next month is going to be your 30-day on the day 30 of your cycle length. So we already said the day you saw your menstruation, which is on the 3rd, is the first day. So now I'll tell you guys how to calculate your ovulation. On the 3rd of the month is the beginning of your menstrual cycle, for example, and that is day 1. Day 1, I just copied it out so you guys will understand clearly. So from day 1, which is the 3rd of the month that you started your menstruation, which day 1, day 2, day 3, I wrote it out up to the 28 days. If your own is 29 days, 30 days up to 31 days, so and so on, it continues after the 30th. So day 1, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. On the 16th is your ovulation day, which is on the 14th day. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. This is your ovulation day. There is a very high chance of conceiving if you meet your partner at this time of the month, 14th day after the beginning of your menstrual cycle. So this is most fertile day. This is the most fertile day of the month. And there is one thing I want you guys to learn today. Sperm can survive in a woman's body, in a healthy cervical mucus, for up to 5 days. And 1 day after ovulation, the egg dies if it doesn't get fertilized. You know, we talked about ovulation is the release of an egg into the fallopian tube, and that is the ovulation day. That is the day the egg gets released, and it usually lasts for 24 hours. So when this egg did not get fertilized within this period, 12 to 24 hours after it's been released, it will die. So 1 day after your ovulation, the egg can still survive up to 24 hours after your ovulation, and after that 24 hours it will die if it does not get fertilized. I mean, if you do not meet your man this time, so the egg will die. So it makes 5 days before your ovulation fertile. You're very fertile 5 days before your ovulation, because the sperm can survive in your body up to 5 days. So 5 days before your ovulation, if you meet your man, you will get pregnant. 1 day after your ovulation, that is 24 hours after your ovulation, if you meet your man, you will get pregnant. So this period are your fertile day, and they are on your unsafe days of the month. So if you meet 5 days before your ovulation, 7 on your ovulation day, and a day before your ovulation, 24 hours after your ovulation, makes a total of 7 days. They are your fertile window. We call them fertile window. So these days are your fertile window of the month. If you meet your man, you'll get pregnant. The remaining days you're safe, and you're mostly low chance of getting pregnant in this period. They are on fertile days. So the ovulation is on the 14th day, which is on the 16th. On the 14th day of your menstruation is your most fertile day, your ovulation day. So 5 days before that, we talked about that egg, the sperm can survive in the body up to 5 days. So we count 5 days prior to your ovulation day, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So from this day till the 16th day, it's your fertile. This is your fertile window. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your ovulation day, and 24 hours after your ovulation, 1 day after your ovulation, it's your fertile period as well. These are your unsafe days up to 17 on the 17th, 15 days of your period. So these days, from the day of your menstruation up to this day, the day of your menstruation, the first day of your menstruation, which is on the 3rd of this month, or any time your menstruation started in the month, that is the first day. From that day till 5 days before your ovulation, you are safe. And the remaining 24 hours after your ovulation, which is on the 15th day of your menstruation. So from 16th day up to your 28 days, or whichever cycle length you have, up to 29 days, 30 days, or 31 days, they are also your safe days. Once again, guys, ovulation is the release of an egg into the system, okay? So, and usually lasts for 24 hours. To calculate your ovulation day, you need to count 14 days from the beginning of your spotting, of your bleeding. 14 days to then, that is 2 weeks from the first day of your bleeding, it's your ovulation, or 2 weeks before your next bleeding, so it is your ovulation. So now on your ovulation day, when you get your ovulation, count 5 days before your ovulation. This is your fertile period, and 1 day after your ovulation. These 7 days, approximately 7 days, 5 days before ovulation days, make it 6 days. 1 day after ovulation, this is 7 days. So these are your fertile days of the month. So the first day of your menstruation till whenever it lasts, maybe till 6th day or 7th day of your menstruation, you are safe. But of course, you can have sexual intercourse during menstruation. So first day of your menstruation to the 8th day, 9th day, or 10th day, depending on how long your bleeding lasts, you are safe. And 1 day after your menstruation, on the 6th day of your bleeding, which is on the 16th day, on the 14th of your ovulation, 1 day after, you're safe. So from the 16th day after your menstrual cycle, during your menstrual cycle again, you are safe till whenever your menstrual cycle lasts you, till the next time you see you're bleeding. I hope someone finds this helpful. Please guys, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, turn on post notifications, help me like and share with friends. If you have any comments regarding this topic, leave them in the comment section. I will reply, inshallah. See you guys in my next video.